stupid. I mean, that's very, very, very hard to do. Like, that's a challenge, and I recognize that.
Now, Pink Fresh is going Roy. Now, typically, my stance on anyone with red hair is to just completely get rid of them, abolish my race entirely. But Roy, interesting character.
Self-hating Irishman. I see how it is.
Yes.
That sounds about right.
Yes, it's very.
Are you a Catholic too?
I raised but not practiced.
Okay, makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Exactly. Self-hating Catholic Irishman.
Yeah, there we go.
You are literally a stereotype.
But Roy, I feel like, is a character more popularly overshadowed by Crom, right?
Sadly, because this is his time to shine. This is the best he's ever been.
Yeah, for sure. And like, I think now that the Crom side is gone, for the most part, and people aren't like more so like exploiting like the stupid aspects of Crom, maybe we're gonna start seeing a little bit more of Roy. Maybe Pink Fresh is gonna be our gateway to our local scene, seeing more of Roy, because he's hype.
Yeah, Roy is actually like a hype smash, a hype Fire Emblem character. I hate sword characters. I've never played one, never will, but Roy's fun.
What do you mean? You play K. Rool.
K. Rool doesn't have no swords. He throws hands.
He has no hurt box. That makes him a sword character.
Lies.
Everything's disjointed.
He has a hurt box. You just have to work for it.
Oh.
I meant thick.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you got to chop away at that belly.
Speaking of chopping away,
Logic's having a hell of a time chopping it.
Yeah, right?
Pink's just chasing him across stage.
And I think the important thing, too, is like Logic hasn't really done too much to keep Pink off stage. Like, he tried to challenge that recovery before, but the Blazer was able to let Pink Fresh recover safely. Not that time, though.
Lord, that's a problem. Yeah, these edges in this game are just kind of funky, especially on this stage. I don't know what it is on this stage, but I've actually had like a hell of a time just getting the ledge to snap. Okay, this is like the Skyloft edges. They're really small.
Something I really like about the way that Pink Fresh uses Roy is he'll jump in such a way where like he'll jump and then back air so that he can position himself for another back air. Something about the like Marcina, Roy, and Crom, their back air turns them around.
Yep.
So like if he's like jumping one way and he like back airs as he's like moving off stage, he can now hit the stick the opposite direction. Now he's like facing you with the back air, which is a really cool thing that like I've seen Pink Fresh do a few times now. So like he's got a lot of spacing in mind with this character.
Yeah, this is not a day one Roy, ladies and gentlemen. This guy knows what he's doing. Another thing that I like that he does is he plays a relatively patient Roy. He's not trying to like go in and overwhelm you with first hit nair nonsense. He's just basically playing neutral, throwing out tools.
Now, something I got a comment about what Pink Fresh did there a moment ago. He actually he landed and on reaction did like a parry buffered up tilt. And nothing happened because the up tilt didn't even hit because Logic threw out a Pikmin, right? But to think about like the reaction time that he had to have to parry and buffer an up tilt as he was landing on someone's hitbox.
Oh yeah, Logic broke. Or excuse me, Pink Fresh broke.
This boy's buttons are good.
Yeah, I can't even say he's got young man reaction times. He's making the oldsters out here like me look bad.
Sometimes I wonder if Pink Fresh is part robot.
I mean, conspiracy theory music there?
I mean, look at his emotionless face right now.
Somebody get the X-Files theme dubbed over that. All right, so 104% for both of them, trying to end that with the counter from the perfect Pikmin toss, but instead, go ahead and pivot back and hit him with what looked like a forward tilt?
Yeah, I mean, this is a game where I feel like a lot of characters have tilts that kill, and I think a character with a blunt object sword like Roy is no exception to that. And that was very close to the hill.
Yeah, blunt object sword versus blunt object Pikmin. Like, this man actually has swords now. Okay, 55 damage. My lord, is Logic make it back? All right, look at the patience. Like, all Pink does is he doesn't do anything for a while, and then he reacts in a safe way that seems to snuff out Logic every time. I love just the wait. He waits to see what Logic is going to do. Anytime he hits a button, it's a safe button. This man is not like out here just going crazy with Roy. He is doing his best to be measured in his aggression.
Oh my gosh. First off, the DI. Secondly, the edge guarding. He's going out there and challenging that recovery every single time
Rinse
now.
and repeat.
Logic was not doing a good job challenging it before at the beginning of this game, but as you mentioned, his adaptation is great.
Yep, the armor is only on the beginning part of that. You can go ahead and challenge it towards the end. And his head is vulnerable. The sword might not be, but the head is.
Let me tell you what other head is vulnerable. That cracked helmet of my man's Olimar. Does he have a last name, actually?
Yes, Olimar.
Really?
Yeah, it's like Mario and Olimar.
Oh, wait, no, he's Captain Olimar. Does Olimar have a first name?
Captain.
Ah, I see. Sorry. Yeah, though, Pink Fresh running off with that forward air, able to just, secure that kill pretty easily. It's kind of one of those I feel like even characters as good as Olimar always have like that weakness, right? And Olimar's has got to be his recovery.
Yep.
It's very exploitable, no hurt box, and it's kind of unreliable. Just because you either have to you either keep your Pikmin but lose distance, or you chuck your Pikmin and gain distance.
Yeah, I think what separates a good from a great Olimar player is the ability to utilize Pikmin throw to get you back on stage.
Yeah.
However, if you don't have a purple Pikmin, then it gets a lot harder.
Yeah, for sure.
So getting started on Battlefield, this is where we're going to see up air, up smash. Like, this is the vertical combo game of Olimar will be on display here. And if Pink Fresh is going to win this game, he's got to go ahead and not take 60 damage to start every stock.
Oh my gosh, they're coming at that shield with that dancing blade. Landing with the counter. That's like such like a weird option, right? I'm going to land with counter, but it worked. It did like 20 damage too.
Yeah, counter's usually bad like that. Voice counter's cheeks. But I guess make it work. Get it work with the tools that you got. Play the hand you're given.
Talk about cold weather.
So yeah, Pink ain't gonna be able to recover from that. That down air stunning out again. Logic proving to be proficient at ending this man when he's off stage. And Pink looking to do the same right now. That forward smash had to be a tech glove though. Logic was nowhere near him.
Oh my gosh.
Logic out here trying to throw hands against a man with a sword.
But like, they were both just kind of throwing and like not hitting each other for a little while.
Yeah, Logic trying to duck. Like, listen man, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the left hook, then the right hook, and Roy's like, you know I got something, right?
Like, something that's kind of like unfortunate, I guess, like matchup wise, is I feel like there's a lot of these times where Pink Fresh is like trying to
Don't do it. Okay, I really didn't want Logic to run in there. Because that is definitely something I would have done.
But no, I feel like there's a lot of these times where Pink Fresh is like trying to space something in such a way that would normally hit any other character, but with Olimar's small frame, it just isn't hitting him. And it kind of makes it hard for Pink Fresh to even want to get in. We can see him playing a little bit more reserved now, and I'm sure it's not just because he's behind a stock.
I mean, this guy definitely has mini-man privilege.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, just chuck him.
This is not a really good lineup for killing, though. Double yellow?
Might be the worst combo for killing I've ever seen.
But that upbeat outer shield will do it. The option select might be gone, but you can still mash it.
Yeah, I did not like miss that being gone. It's like, y'all weren't just hitting the button when it happened?
But can you do it frame perfectly?
Y'all weren't just hitting the button when it happened?
Okay.
I
was definitely like using that option select as Doc Mario. Like, how dare you touch me?
Oh, actually, that's fair. That's fair.
Like, just making people blow up at like 0%. All right, so Pink Fresh still down a stock here. This counter pick definitely working wonders for Logic. You've basically seen that when Logic wants to back off, he can, and he hasn't really needed to like run away that much from Pink Fresh. He's just using the vertical space. The minute he gets Pink Fresh above him, pain follows. But at the same time, Pink Fresh's edge trapping game has been oppressive here. Look at that, just backing off, doing nothing. Standing there looking at Ollie, just saying, I dare you to come in.
Oh my gosh.
Good forward smash though, to get some stage control back. That up air, forcing Logic up, and now Logic has to be the one who tries to get down. Great reversal there, just a little roll through when Pink committed to an aggressive option. That's not blue. That is blue.
That almost killed too, goddamn.
Next one will. He literally just turned away, said, I'm gonna run away. Pink said, okay, I got an opening. No, you don't, son.
Yeah, no, it's, I feel like, at least in the Smash 4 days, Olimar was like known for like the runaway, like pivot grab, runaway F smash, and it's just so funny to just like still see that work like decently well.
Then you got the ultimate mind game of I'm gonna pretend to run away and then I'm gonna give you hands. All right, going into game 3, obviously no character changes. All right, final D, an odd counter pick from Pink Fresh. Yeah, it's going to make it so that Logic doesn't have those platforms to extend his combos, but it also is going to make it so that both players have a little bit more trouble landing here without any platforms. So we're going to see who that benefits. It seems as though Logic definitely covers more space with his Pikmin, but Pink Fresh definitely has the ability to get in really quick using that amazing move speed, especially compared to Ollie, who's basically a plodding character.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, this is not a quick man.
Totally irrelevant point, but shout-outs to Bluist for winning the redemption bracket.
Congrats to him. All right, counter attempt not going to work out. 69 to 136. Just about lapped here is Pink Fresh. Whatever logic changed from game one seemed to be working out in his favor. He just, I don't want to say that he has like the download, but he's definitely been making short work of this Roy. What do you think has changed here?
I think it really is like, at least from what I've noticed, like between last game and this one, I think it is kind of a matter of like how Logic is like choosing to move around how Pink Fresh is approaching him, right? Like he's realizing like that it is a little bit harder for someone like Roy to have to get in when you are like inherently a zoner kind of campy character, right? Like right now we see Logic, he is more than content with just sitting back, right? And like that kind of means everything, especially when you have like a solid stock and percent lead here.
And obviously sitting and shielding against a character without any kind of killing throws is a pretty good option, but Pink will take that again with a run-off F-air. So I'm going to have to see if we can get the start again. Now, one of the problems that I've been noticing here is that Pink really hasn't had any of those powerful strings. He just hasn't... Oh my god! Powerful strings? Who needs them? Give the man the down air. Show him where the blast zone is. One-way ticket. Peace. Pink trying to get something started here. Logic... Great whistle. Pink recognized it, backed off, and then Logic chose an aggressive option. Great opportunity to get down there.
Oof. Now we see Pink Fresh doing a great job just like juggling Logic, but again, it's like once he gets back, he's taking this like damage after damage after damage.
Yeah, Pink is definitely making work on this last stock here. He's not like just rolling over dead here, but I mean, he's still got work to do. You can't trade against Ollie, and it makes it so difficult there when he tosses Pikmin at you. 83%, certainly not undoable though.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that Pink Fresh's favorite move with Roy is drop zone fair. Something about it just seems like he likes it a lot.
No sweet spot. Oh, was that the purple? Moni coming in
it.
clutch.
Wow, what
Game
an
3 logic.
anticlimactic way to end that too. It's like, ooh, I got around. Ooh, I'm gonna move.
Oh.
Swung clunk.
So I hate that because I'm colorblind. I can't tell purple from blue. So it's like, am I gonna just die from this, or am I gonna just be mildly inconvenienced? Oh, guess I'll die. All right, so now are we going to see a character change? No, it looks like he's sticking with Roy. I mean, I respect it. I definitely think that the problem is that his other character in Lucas, I don't want to say it gets bodied or anything, but I cannot imagine Lucas versus Ollie being easy in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so we are Dual Zone? What a hype song.
Yeah, this is definitely good. Good music counterpick there.
What are you doing? Oh, that wasn't a regrab. I thought it was. Okay.
Huh. Yeah, I was of the same mind, actually.
But I do like how before he decided to play off stage there for a whole 30 seconds, he did just like clutch that one Pikmin just as Pink Fresh was like waiting for the edge guard. He doesn't do anything. He kind of just lets the Pikmin sit on him, right? Logic is literally just playing off stage and does 20 damage to him. But damage ain't shit when you got an F smash that kills at like 70 or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good move. It's a pretty good move. And Pink Fresh like struggling a little bit. It's like, what do I have to do to get this goddamn Pikmin off my left toe?
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe he's not worried about the Pikmin at all. Maybe that's the move. Just not caring.
Yeah, you need to get the white ones off. That's definitely like you can't let Whitey get you down.
Well, I mean,
if you give that man a minute, he's gonna take a mile.
Shout outs to the presidents of the United States.
Political in 0 to 1 seconds. All right. Ooh, okay, well, that was so sexy. You want to whistle?
Huh?
Whistle this.
Wait a minute. Pink Fresh turning up with this Roy.
Yeah, well, the last two games were like so dominant by Logic. Like, I was almost ready to count Pink Fresh off. Pink Fresh saying, yo, did you forget who I am? But this will take it.
Logic was like, I'm going to get this reverse 3-0 real quick. Oh my god, that death cry is disgusting.
Between Roy and Pitt, I don't know whose I hate more. I actually get like tilted every time I hear, I'm going to learn how to read.
Well, as someone else who's never learned how to read, I relate to that quite a lot, and I love killing Pitt so that I know that someone else out there also doesn't know how to read.
See, for me, I'm sitting there like, listen, I really gonna lose to this illiterate ass? Come on.
Yeah, so you should be happy that you've killed him.
Yeah, but I never actually beat Pit. I don't know what it is. I just.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't played. Every Pit in bracket knows that character for some reason. Like knows it really, really well and plays an incredible neutral, and then blows me up.
Okay, that's fair. Oh,
that'll take
blown up.
Exactly. Speaking of getting blown up, that up smash gonna take that stock and that game. Pink Fresh. Turns out all you need to do is blow up your opponent if they're below 100. So 2-2, game 5. I doubt we're gonna be seeing a character counterpick. What's the stage? Are you going back to Battlefield? There's no DSR.
Yeah, there's no DSR. There's 2 bans, but I don't know.
Town. Okay, Battlefield's probably banned, so take the next best thing.
Oh wait, is Pink saying that he banned Town? No, all right. I guess he's saying it's cool. I remember a day where Logic used to main Alf.
Yeah, he's get some of the character counterpick.
No, like he used to be like solo Alf. Like he only went Alf.
True.
At one point, Olimar joined the roster.
Where's the loyalty?
Where's the loyalty?
Where's the respect?
When I met Logic, he was an Alf main. Now he's an Olimar main. You never know a guy.
And now he's in loser semis in the biggest grind of all time.
Or at least the second biggest or first. I'm not sure. The one before Glitch had like 100 something, but I don't know if we broke 150. But regardless, we gotta be in there and like fucking like these are like record numbers for weeklies, you know, like 150. Like this is kind of nuts. But it's good, you know.
Yeah, community's thriving. You gotta love it. So the other thing you gotta love is how we're starting this off our top 8 losers run with a game 5. These guys are doing their best to bring y'all the content that you expect from these high-quality players. Logic recovering high, basically deciding that he doesn't want to get run off fair for the 7th time this set. And then he's got center stage, just go back and forth and just go ahead and huck Pikmin at him.
Now, one thing I will say is, like, I feel like
okay,
now
Logic,
that Logic like tries to commit to, oh my gosh, all that time spent off stage just to get blasted off. I feel like there's a lot of time where Logic's spending playing the reserved game, and I feel like Pink Fresh is starting to maneuver around that and kind of like punishing these Pikmin tosses. Like, oh, you're just gonna sit there and chuck it, right? Well, go ahead. When you do chuck it, I'm gonna just jump over. I'm gonna hit you with a forward air. Maybe I'm gonna run under it and hit you with a dancing blade. Maybe I'll just stand there and get hit by a purple? Question mark. I don't know, but like the way that Pink Fresh is choosing to maneuver around the Pikmin, I think is a lot of why these last 2 games have just felt so much better for him.
Yeah, you can't really like challenge it. Even though you're a sword character, you just can't try to kill every Pikmin. You have to allow Logic his space.
Oh my gosh, just like that, 65 damage off of 1 interaction.
Yeah, you don't have to allow him that.
Yeah, Pikmin. You know what? I could see why. I could see why Logic would play the runaway game. If I could just initiate 1 interaction and like do like 65%, that's a lot of damage.
Deeps. Ooh, that's almost a kill. Good snipe by Logic. Purple Pikmin, just get off me. He's got 2 purples. This is a kill in lineup if I've ever seen one. Those 2 purples will weigh you down if you try to recover. So tosses 1 away. Now he's got yellow, kind of useless.
Nah, see now what we're seeing is Logic anticipate the fact that Pink Fresh is going to try and approach by jumping, right? So now Logic's doing the literally nothing option. This is the counterplay.
Next level. Okay, down smash? That's what that move was?
Oh yeah.
I actually thought it was an up smash again. Pink Fresh giving you the head bob, saying, "Yeah, I read that."
Yeah, that was a hard read, especially the fact that he got second hit down smash on the roll too, on reaction.
Yeah, hit him with the Reading Rainbow, son. That was really good.
Ooh.
And yeah, Pink Fresh just all of a sudden says, "Listen, I need you to go all the way across stage. I'm going to show you how to do it."
Oh no, here we go. This is like last stock, like edge guard.
That's a forward smash.
Do not get up into that.
Yeah,
oh my
exactly.
gosh.
That one I knew. That was a forward smash. Don't.
Yeah, you don't
let it happen.
That one. All
don't
right.
let it happen.
Jumping over.
Oh, the purple. He saved that right into the end, to the perfect moment. The shield got too low. He dropped by accident, or he just got poked. It's nothing. Oh, the little walk back. The little walk back is like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right, good roll back. Logic, like he's getting. I think he doesn't have an answer. I think Logic's having like a little bit of a brain fart there twice now.
Oh, that is going to be it.
Yes, sir.
Logic out at 3rd place, but again, very good showing of his. I mean, 3rd place is not what he wants. I know he wanted this W, but you know what? I still think it's a good showing. And hey, $97 ain't bad.
Exactly.
Right?
Lose the W, take the Benjamin.
Yeah, right.
Go home happy.
But no, I mean, like I think he did a fantastic job with that whole set.
Yep, definitely a multi-talented player here, hopping on commentary in the VGBC stream every now and then hopping on the JTS stream to let us watch this fantastic gameplay.
Wait, I'm wrong. It's 4th place. Thank you. Man of honor. Gave him the wrong envelope.
That's a nice dude. Sitting there like, you know, as much as I'd love to go ahead and take the extra $40
and steal that from either Pink Fresh or Dexter. So
oh, yeah. That's why those men would throw hands immediately. It's like, all right, who got my money? I guess we got to go ahead and do it.
Oh.
Take them out back like old Yeller.
So it looks like we are going to jump into what looks like Dexter versus Pink Fresh, and that should be hype. That should be super
Pink
hype.
Fresh? Yeah, that's kind of like the classic.
Yeah.
Pink Fresh and Dexter have been playing forever, and Dexter's like recently, towards the end of Smash 4 particularly, been getting like